Hey, is this thing on? I'm Salman. I'm Ali, and this is One Team, One Dream, Season 2! What? Can you smell it? Yes, what's up? What's going on, guys? Again, from One Team, One Dream, this is Ali, and always with me is my homie,
Salman.
Yeah! Okay, so, super excited for this training camp, preseason for the Giants. Let's go through our Giants. I mean, training camp was awesome. They went through a preseason, and how did you think it looked like, man?
Look good, look good. Better than last year. Last year was rough. 5-11, 5-11. Can you think about it?
I mean, I thought about it, and we discussed it actually. We
didn't tank hard enough. Oh, that was the Knicks. Wrong team. We tanked really hard as the Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks. You know, their season also looks good. So hopefully, best of luck with them. We're looking at the Giants. So they just announced their 53-man roster. First of all, let's go through a preseason. We are 4 for 4 for preseason. We crushed the Pats. Next, we've got the quarterbacks. All those doubters, haters, and out there, DJ is showing, Dime Jones is showing his true colors.
Yep, my boy Eli threw 5 passes.
His boy Eli, Eli did what he needs to do. It's last season. I think if he passes on all this information that he has, and Jones basically sits and watches, then pretty much we're set for this upcoming season. One game at a time. I think it's a great morale booster that if you go in with 4 wins, rather than losing
11 games,
sure, and everything else. Again, you guys will look back into the episode. I think it was episode 5 or 6. I did the preview when we actually did the draft pick for Jones, and everybody was like, no. But I'm like, he's a consistent guy, as he showed, 85% completion. So on top of that, now we picked up, if I'm looking correctly, so this is the roster it looks like. You got BJ Hill for your defensive line. Again, your defense was lacking. It was not bringing the ball back. It was not, you know, essentially if the defense comes through, then the offense sort of can take off on that and make as many scores as possible. But if the defense is lacking like we did, even our O-line, we got to talk about it. What was Flowers? Thank God we got rid of him. Now, for your O-line, you got Gates, you got Jalapeno, Will Hernandez, again, that was your pick. Mihalik? How do you pronounce that?
Exactly how you pronounce
Brian, Spencer, okay. Remmers, Slade, the Nate Soldier, again, that is one of the biggest trades that happened. We picked an expat up for one of the most highest paid O-liners, and let's see what happens in the season. He has not played, so that's essentially what I'm thinking. I mean, Nate Soldier was a big, you know, sign-on that we did. I mean, after, you know, Voldemort, what's his name again?
He who shall not be
named. And he's still hating on us, but it's okay. We're going to do great. But season looked good. What do you think?
Yeah, it looked like a good preseason. Okay. I mean, like I said, it was better than whatever last year was. Last year, you had too many ball hogs, especially your boy. You
Voldemort.
To the Browns.
Beep.
Yeah, Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, again, my simple thing is we need to have a really highly effective, a really highly effective core and then build around it. I think that's what Gettleman's going for. That's what Pats have used that and been very successful. If we can be consistent, it will be really great if our core team holds on. So now let's talk about who was cut. I mean, last game, game 4 of the preseason, Tanny versus Laletta. I can't understand while, you know, again, why Pat Schumer picked who picked. I mean, I looked at his roster. We looked at his record. He's not really sane guy, but I can't make sense of it. Any sense on your end?
I mean, no clue. I mean, he didn't look good in that last game.
Yeah.
He was struggling. He was throwing picks. It was just like a couple of head-shaking moments of why. I mean, he's only played 1 regular season. He's a backup quarterback. But we've had quite a few. I mean, you were not expecting Eli to get injured and then you have your new boy, Daniel Jones, who you just don't want to throw to the Lions, right?
Not yet. Not yet. I think we want to save him until mid-season, or if he wants to really watch for the whole season. But B team, the upcomers played really well this preseason. Yes. But here's the thing. Okay. So essentially, if you're looking at who do you pick as your backup to your backup, right? Because it's Eli and then it's Jones. It's not Tenney or Loletta at this point. I think we should have kept Loletta for one reason. We should have moved him over to our special teams. You know, use him in any of those prospect. Like, for example, you know, if you can't pick quarterbacks up in off season. Or during the season. That's the thing you're running into. God forbid anything happens. He's a fresh. All these guys are freshmen. They do have their injuries. We have a few different injuries out. I'm thinking they should have let him go, and should have kept him on board. That's simply it. Yep. So we made the cut, 53 man. If you guys look here, is the graphic for the roster. And essentially, you can pick off what we picked up. Again, you have your 3 quarterbacks. It's Eli Manning, Daniel Jones, and Alex Tenney. Saquon Barkley, of course, the powerhouse is back. He's healthy. Again, we got Gallman, Penny, and the other running back is Perkins. Perkins has also showed some prospect, you know. Then we have our wide receivers. What do you think? Should they kept 2 brothers? I mean, Russell really showed up.
I mean, Tate's suspension for 4 games is gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
So that's why I guess you need whatever help you can get in the meanwhile.
Okay. I mean, our season openers against the Baltimore, our usual rivals, and let's see what happens. I mean, last year wasn't really good for us with them, so this year we're gonna change it up. All right. So essentially, this system that's put in place has the right O-line in place. They're blocking really well and giving time for the pocket to hold in place. Your defense is doing their job, at least in the preseason. So I think the morale looks really good. The trades went on are, I think, the right fit for our team. As I said before, and again, I keep referencing it back, when I did an assessment of our games from last season, you had a difference of 1 possession, and essentially it could have been the other way around. It could have been an 11-5 season. 1 possession made a difference. So maybe if they're coming out with the positive aptitude of saying, we got a preseason win, we're good to go, and now we need to take the next level, then good luck to them. Yeah?
Okay. I mean, 1 possession games, you know, it could have gone any way.
It could have gone any way. I mean, the biggest highlight for me was how the preseason started off. The Giants versus the Jets. That was a great start.
Yeah.
And I don't know, because the Jets had really great picks themselves. That could have really sort of tested our mantle for even our B teams. No starters really started, but again, look at one of the top prospects. Both fizzled out, the quarterback. So Kyler Murray and Dwayne Haskins didn't really do well in what they showed up in the preseason. So again, and we beat one of them. Thank you. Woohoo! Okay, so now going back, I think it's the Skins. That's why, because I think Haskins went to the Skins. I'm pretty sure. But let's go with it. Okay. As we have said, the season is about to start. We're going to keep this energy going. Yeah?
Yeah! Woohoo!